Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. This is our third session since we started, and how have you been doing?
I've been good. I've worked on a couple things that we talked about last week with managing my time and kind of organizing my days on a strict schedule rather than going with the flow of all my other schedules.
And you took on a responsibility of owning a dog, isn't that correct?
Yes. So that's kind of thrown my schedule for a complete loop the last little while. And it's been hard to adjust and adapt to it without thinking that I'm going to do something wrong or that I'm going to miss something important that's in my life or anything like that.
And we went over 3 goals we set last week, and they were
to schedule my days before everything else in my life, to make a solid time that I'm going to wake up and go to bed every single night, and to try and keep a little bit of time for myself.
And how have you been doing on trying to keep time for yourself?
I want to say I've been doing a little bit better than I was because I was scheduling my days in advance and just not kind of depending on I have to go to work, I have to go to class. I wake up exactly 10 to 7 every single day now. That gives me time to take her out, make sure she's fed, get myself something for breakfast. And then I'm able to go to the gym on some days. Some of my classes are really early, so it still impacts that. But that's been time that I've given to myself. And that's worked out a lot better than it was for the first month of having her.
Yeah? And what time did you start waking up and finish your day at?
I start about quarter to 7, 10 to 7. I got a 5 minute of multiple alarms still going off, but it helps.
That's normal.
It helps me a lot.
Okay, but?
And I try and make sure that I'm not in bed any later than 11:30.
That's
Whether
awesome.
I'm asleep, it's not 100%.
It's
but
still relaxing enough.
Exactly.
Do you sleep with your dog?
I do.
Do you?
Yes, and it's honestly been kind of helpful in my life. I'm a person that normally would put a movie on and I would never watch the movie, or a TV show, whatever it may be.
It's just in the back of your head.
And it would always play, and I feel like it was disrupting my sleep, and I wasn't even really knowing that it was. So my dog Zoe does not like my laptop. She does not like TV or anything, and if I'm up on my phone or up on my computer, then she thinks we're still playing, and it's not time to play, it's time to sleep. So I have to shut everything down, put it all away. It helps a lot.
So she's not in any kennel or crates?
No.
She's just free sleeping with you?
She runs the house.
That must be... Have you noticed anything different since your sleeping schedule has gotten a lot better?
Yes and no. I feel like I can last through the day without getting super cranky or anything like that. I definitely still have my cranky moments, but I've got a lot going on, so it's a little hard to do that.
And for next week, is there anything you want to start setting goals for?
I would still like to keep aiming at setting more time for myself. I think that's a big thing that kind of builds up, and then I have issues with. And I don't know, I want to keep doing my research with Zoe and dealing with everything like that. She bites, and it's kind of a problem because I'm trying to get ready or I'm trying to do this, and she's got the short attention span, so I can't multitask to the best like that.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to do research on food that's good and the toys that are appropriate that she's supposed to be using, and I think I have to do more research on that and give her a little bit more time in that aspect, so that she will potentially give me a little bit more time, and we'll be able to balance our lives together.
Terriers are a lot more aggressive than other dogs.
Yeah, she's feisty, that's for sure.
What kind of dog did you say you had?
A Shorkie. She's a Yorkie Shih Tzu mix. Yes. So
I have one as myself.
Oh,
yeah.
They're wonderful.
They are.
I love them.
They're just a ball of joy.
Yeah.
Do you see an impact of positivity in your life since you've gotten this dog?
Absolutely. Huge. Not even just personally, but in my family and in my house.
Oh, really?
We had a Shih Tzu for 16 years. So she was the glue to our family, for lack of better terms. And she was amazing. She was the best dog. She was quiet. She wouldn't bark. She just did her own thing. She was a princess. And unfortunately, we had to put her down a little while ago. So it was a really weird dead space in my house. I hate, that's a horrible way to put it, but
16 years does go a long way.
Yeah, and there's something missing. Whether I'm mad at my brother, or my brother's mad at my mom, or in this big giant circle, whatever it may be, having a dog there is like that happy medium that like we can't be upset at,
No,
right? It's you've got to be happy once they do something silly, then you're laughing, then you're all laughing together, and it's exactly like what our dynamic in the family
You need
is.
it. Yeah, it's your rock supporter.
Yeah, and
That's
I feel
good.
Zoe, she feels that really nice. Like
Nice.
she's a little crazy. She's ripping apart my parents' house a little bit, but my dad loves her, my mom loves her, my brother comes upstairs and he's all excited to see her, and it's just kind of that emotional uplift that we really all need.
Nice. So the goal you're going to work on is focusing more on yourself weekly,
Yes.
and then
And I want to like work on like focusing more on like
So-
herself. Yeah.
and then
like,
teaching her how to be a.
Yeah, like I've got to train her. She sits, but like that's about it. And I'm kind of like stumped on where to go from there. And she's still biting everything. And now she's getting bigger, so she's biting like walls and furniture. And then my mom's getting a little bit more upset. So I want to be able to figure out how to train her. Like
Yeah, it's a big step and responsibility,
Yeah.
especially as a. Are you doing this by yourself, or is everyone trying to put their little role in your family?
Nope, I'm definitely doing it by myself. My family's trying to like corrupt anything that I have been
hard.
doing.
Yeah.
But I can't even blame them for it because like she's so cute that like you have to give her a piece of your cheese sandwich. Like you've got no choice.
I understand.
Yeah, but it's slowly like we're all kind of getting used to each other, and she just recently got her full vaccines.
So she's good.
She's good, and I'm excited. I want to be able to like take her places and introduce her to other animals.
Definitely need to
And
do that.
I'm hoping that my brother's very, very trained Shorkies will be able to teach her a little bit also for me. So it's just kind of like getting through these phases and these steps, and then hopefully like everything will plan out. Like I've got faith, but I just need
You need the reassurance.
reinforcement.
Okay,
Absolutely.
reinforcement. Well, that's awesome because Yorkies or even dogs in general do give you a sense of like responsibility, especially taking care of them by yourself.
Big.
She's your everything.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it if something happened to her
Mhm.
like at all. Like,
No, and nothing should ever happen, or just because you're such an overprotective mother.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm her mom. Like I with the parvovirus, everything like that we got. It's the type of virus that young puppies can't survive. Like their immune system's not built for. So that's what we were pretty much waiting for the vaccines for. So she doesn't like to walk on a leash, but she wants to go. Well, like we're trying to train her to go outside. So like we've got these conflicting goals that we're trying to keep her safe, keep her not near the road where another dog that potentially has the virus. So I'm hoping that like having those all out of the way, and we're gonna go for a walk, we're gonna go for drives, and we're gonna bond, and she's gonna relax a little bit.
And that's gonna impact you because you need to relax too.
Yes.
At times.
Yes, I need my little companion. She's gonna have her little car seat in my car. We're gonna go on adventures, and it's gonna be great.
Well, that's an awesome session, and that's a wrap.
Beautiful. Thank you.